LTC, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, when the price was exactly within this move, I mentioned if you want to look for buy, because we were looking for this move, either we get a flat here or we have entry above the top. As we can see, because I mentioned the possibility of the price for the drop, this is what we can see. Because this is the reason why sometimes we want to look for the flat, because it can give us a better confirmation. Okay, now the thing is, the price drop, and as we were expected when the price was in this move, we were looking for the 182. As you can see, the first time the price couldn't break, and but now we see the second time the price could break, and now we see whether we have the prices start to correct here. Now we want to see what's the next and how we can trade it. Okay, in this case, we move to higher time frame daily chart. Okay, made this one, I move to lower time frame. Okay, as we can see, again, when the price was at this top, I mentioned I was keep highlighting the possibility of the price to retest this low, and this one turned to a flat. Okay, as you can see the price, that's why I mentioned if you want to look for buy, we need to have the proper trade setup, and this is what we get. Okay, and whether this one can continue and retest this low or not, we cannot confirm, but still there is that possibility because the way is moving. Still, we can expect for more complex correction before we get the next move. Okay, now we move to forward chart. As we can see, based on forward chart, the price, this is what we have been, the price drop, and now we see the price correcting here. Okay, now the question is, I think if the price break 169 mostly, then the next level, the price can retest this low. This is what we need to know, because as we can see, the prices start to correct here. Okay, we want to see whether this is the start of the reversal, I mean the correction for continuation to drop, or we can look for the reversal. And if we want to put this one in relative to this tree, we want to see what we have it. As we can see, based on MACD, we have nothing. But if we move to another indicators, we can see the divergence. Okay, we have two different information. That's why if we get any reversal, this is what we are more interested, because we have been looking for this correction. And this one move, last move already, we have internal correction. That's why any reversal from here, it can give us a good trade setup. But what we have here is a correction. We want to see whether we can get the reversal or correction for continuation. And if we move to 1 hour chart, okay, based on 1 hour chart, if I put this one in relative to this, we see what we have. MACD, we have nothing. And as we can see here also, we don't have the divergence. In this case, right now, we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell. If this one become more complex, similar to what I draw here, still we can look for one more drop. And when the price tag 169, we start to manage. Because if there is a breakout, we can look for next level, which I mentioned is 153. If not, that's means if the price couldn't break this one, we can expect the reversal if we get a correction for one more drop. Because the next one, I don't think is going to be really sharp. From now, any drop, if anyone is looking for sell, they should consider as a short-term sell. As long as they get into the profit, they start to manage. Because we can expect the reversal, and if we get the reversal, can be quite sharp. And the only way we can look for trade for buy, unless we get the short move with the flag, or this one give us one more drop, then I mean, when we say from now, when we see one more drop, what we want, price drop, reverse, flag sharply, not to correct much. Okay, that's mean if we want to look for buy again, either we get the sharp move from here, or this one give us one more drop. And when we get one more drop, if we see the price reverse sharply without giving us a correction, any flag, we can look for buy. Okay, by the way, as I mentioned, we don't have any trade setup right now. The only thing is we need to see what we have here, and we cannot buy or sell right now. Okay, and if I move to 15 minutes, we see what we have based on 15 minutes. All right, as we can see, based on 15 minutes, still we are within this correction. In this case, whatever I mentioned was this is how I'm going to trade, but it depends on the traders. If they have their own way, they can follow they can follow their strategy. By the way, for me, from now, I'm not looking for the sell. Okay, I'm looking for buy, but I need to see whether I can get the buy setup or not. And right now, I'm following this. In this case, if I see any update or any trade setup, I will share. Thanks.